All right. Starting a brand new stream today about Kingdom Come Deliverance. Just gonna finish setting up. Public. All right. Let's get started. Whoops. Gotta fix my OBS real quick. There we go.
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity.
Did anyone ever play Good King Wenceslas?
When the emperor died, the whole empire...
In elementary school, they always had us do the recorder, and then we always played the song Good King Wenceslas. I wonder if it's the same guy.
The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state,
Wenceslas, you dog.
frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to
That's
the Pope.
awesome.
Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution.
Oh,
he
Jesus.
kidnapped the king.
The one in the
to
back
force
with their
him
head
to
split open.
abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies.
Are you guys hearing an echo?
It is here that my story begins.
Okay, let me go to OBS real quick. There we go. Oh my God. That's so embarrassing. I just streamed silently for 2 hours. Oh, thank you so much for your help. Yeah, sorry, I'm new to this and I just figured out OBS. Man. I guess the beginning is pretty uneventful, so it sucks, but yeah, it sucks, but I guess I'm just gonna push forward. huge pain in my ass. Well, but since you couldn't hear me earlier, I think you definitely should get this game. It's fantastic, and it's tough as nails on hardcore mode, but with normal, it's also, I imagine, it's pretty sick, but I've only ever played it on the tough one. Oh, right on, man. The second one is coming out in February. So, if you like it, whoops. Yeah, the second one is coming out in February. So if you like it, then there's a lot more where that's coming from. All right. I can't believe I did that. If anyone's watching the VOD, I cut the video to about here because the entire beginning was silent. So I might leave the cutscenes just so you can like see the subtitles and stuff like that, but from now on should be fixed. Shout out to Shadow426 for helping me realize that I'm dumb. Alright, Bailiff.
Have you lost something?
God, do something! Over there!
Alright, let's cheese it. Whoops, wasn't me. Alright, so we gotta lose these guys, and then we talk to Teresa real quick, and then that's how we get out of this mess. No worries, Shadow. Appreciate you. I know a thing or two about technical issues, am I right?
Henry, are you alright?
Nope, not so alright. Oh, he's not coming. Did we do it? Did we do it? Yes. Alright, so for anyone who wants to know, if you have Teresa here, and then you do something stupid like choke out the cop, then you can just escape from them that way, and whoops, and then you can trigger the next section without getting into any trouble. Oh, also, this chest, we can't do anything with it yet, but let's take this. If you leave your stuff here, you can come back for it later. Item info. Edition, Viscon. Might as well put it back. I will say the UI in this is a little clunky, but you get used to that, then you are all good. Set on food. That, keep that. All right. All right, Teresa.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Yeah, I originally
Maybe we'll
played
see each other
on
there.
console.
Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way.
It's still
Sort is
still very
truly
good.
beautiful.
The only thing is it'll crash very often, particularly in one of the major cities
Fine
called
lass, eh?
Rate.
Now stop staring at her and come and see
Oh,
this.
in Sasso. I've had some
It's
problems in
time for the
Sasso as
trial
well.
by fire.
But if you save pretty often, then you know you can mitigate it well. Still well worth it.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Peter Baelish.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
I think Lord Radzig is pretty sick.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honour to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Wonder what happened in Nicopolis.
Odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are.
I don't like
Learn from your father.
any of the hats
He
in this
truly is a
game.
master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Sure, they were very fashionable at the time, but woof.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honour, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honour is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Yeah, I'm super curious about Henry's dad, too.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Yeah, I know.
useful.
They're supposed to be Czech.
Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
It would have been cool if
You've
they
seen it happen.
got
Man my
actors with
age has
Czech
seen a lot.
accents.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
I think you will.
Right, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
And the kickoff. Oh, I wonder if that's Sigismund. So for anyone just tuning in who doesn't know the story, this is set in Bohemia, which is in modern-day Czechia. And there's a King Wenceslas, but he's a bit of a drunk, and he's a bit, like, he's super irresponsible with the crown. So his brother, Sigismund, has started sacking the country, trying to take control of the throne. Some nobles are with Sigismund, and some nobles are with Wenceslas.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Heretic. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
I think the ginger guy with the helmet and the beard talking to the bald guy, I think that might have been Sigismund. Ugh. I had a sympathetic, like my throat tightened up seeing that.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move there, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates! Come on!
See, look at this Chad. And he's like a super good dad. I don't know, man. Henry's dad got up to some shit back in the day, for sure. Oof. Aw, poor Henry. This is a really good villain. Like, I want to stab his face. Just immediately. He's done nothing. He just, like, stands there and looks at the camera. But, like, nope. He killed Dad. I want him done. Well, now here is my villain arc, too.
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg!
The first thing I'm gonna do is rob everybody.
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Alright, so you gotta move here because there are some humans coming up the path behind you.
Hicks, don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Okay, so you can save her. You can either go on and swing at those guys, but I wouldn't recommend it. I need to see what my whistle button is. Skip dog, except use for back. Is it B? Nope. Crap. Crouch, toggle run. X, there it is. Alright. So she's saved. Oh! Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. And oh Jesus. This is different on mouse and keyboard. Oh boy. Oh shit, shit, shit. No! Oh, this has gone straight to hell. Oh god. Oh fuck. Well. Amazing. I am not used to these controls. Ay, ay, ay. We'll skip through all this. Whatever. It's not even worth it. I've hit full fuck it on this.
Henry, are you alright?
Here are those.
Thanks. Just
Not too bad. Oh, another thing, you can't save if you're playing in hardcore mode. The only reason I can is this is a mod. I have like 10 mods going. Necessary. For what I'm doing right now. Come on, fat ass, you got this.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you dragon beast!
Oh yeah. There we go. We saved Teresa. No! No, 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 not again. Not again. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. Go, 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 go. Okay. Go, 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 go. Ooh. Okay. Woo! I'm relatively new to PC games. Rough. Okay, another pro tip. First off, they're still coming at you, so you can die if they get you. But also, you are bleeding now, and if you don't get to where you're going fast enough, you will die. Another pro tip is when you play this, you want to make sure that you get the horse with the green saddle, because that one comes equipped with the best saddle in the game. And if you want to keep that, you move to your inventory. And then you can equip this one if you want. But I'm actually going to take it and sell it because we're going to need all the stuff we can get. Oh, why did I turn around? Also, when you open your inventory, the horse moves unpredictably.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
So it's best to only open your inventory when you are completely still, but in situations like that, you need to. So now I have the best saddle in the game, and I have some more stuff to sell later.
Run for it!
You do not get to keep this horse.
Flee to Talmberg!
Okay, relax. We're not running. If you push your horse too hard, it will buck you, and that is my death right now. Okay. I almost died at the end there. When he starts neighing like that, he's about to throw you.
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Help! Scarlet has been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
That's my guy, Robard. We like Robard in this house.
They're turning tail! Not better, eh? Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
That's all.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
See, this is what I'm talking about Henry's dad. Because,
it's in
like,
God's hands now.
These high lords
No one else can
know
help
him well enough.
Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us.
I played this game, but I only got...
Robard, take care of Henry.
I played for like
Make
quite a
sure he
bit, but I
gets
was like
something
doing
to
a lot
eat
of like
and some
grinding
rest.
and a lot of
Yes, sir.
like side
And
questing and stuff, so I haven't gotten a lot of the main
Get all the
story yet.
people inside the gates.
I'm really
We have to
curious what
prepare for the
Henry's dad
worst.
was up to.
Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
I am starving and tired. And heavy.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in.
Damn, Robard looks
Why don't
good
you
as
go to
hell
the
on
kitchen
PC.
and have a good meal. Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who
Moved to the country.
I can't
You're that lad from Skalitz. What in heaven's name happened there?
Mm-hmm.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with
Damn,
his red
Henry's
beard
fucked
and
up.
proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh, no.
She only has 2 in the heart one.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
My God.
I'm passing these, so I wonder what
horrible.
failing these is
You were
like.
lucky to survive.
Is she just like,
And our thanks
whatever.
for warning us.
Sucks
I'll
to suck,
pray
I
that
guess,
you see
nerd.
better times.
Oh, that's not it.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good
Another
night.
thing that I love about this is the fish out of water aspect of it. Like, Henry was born in his small village,
When
he was
you've done,
raised in his small
You
village,
can sleep in the bedchamber
just
of the
a
courtyard
medieval
lodge.
peasant through and through.
Don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into
Alright,
bed.
sounds good. And now he's like around all of these high lords and ladies, and he just doesn't know how to act.
Must eat.
Alright, we're fed. Let's sleep. Oh my god, I lost reputation because I didn't take my boots off before going to bed. That's so funny.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy.
It is I! Lady,
My lady.
Stephanie!
No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Low wall.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with
Henry's
his
supposed
work,
to be
and I
on
was
the
looking
bed right
forward
now.
to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men.
Pribyslavitz.
Even the old
We're
chamberlain.
going to see more of that later.
He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful.
Ooh.
Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own.
I sense chemistry.
I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Move it, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
One thing about this game is that the intro is quite long. We're still not going to be into the game proper for like another hour.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
That's rough, but I also feel like
Henry, wake up.
Henry's dad wouldn't
don't want to
have
miss this. What is it?
been that way.
What's happening?
Like telling him
Come
not
to
to
the
be a
battlements.
coward. I know it's
One
like
of our
Henry's
patrols
guilt
reported a
or
company
whatever,
heading here from
but
Skalitz.
kind of gives the vibe that Henry's dad is worse than he is.
Not that I'm calling for a fight, but if I have to choose a place for one, then right here. Good day to you.
Do you know what's happening?
No. What about you?
Me?
I saw you with Sir Rope.
No, nothing.
Good luck to you.
We're doing this to
My
collect
respects
some
to you.
speech experience.
Take care now.
If
He's really got such a big army, we might not even hold out again. God save...
What's happening?
No, it could be... Take care now.
I hope I can be of...
Do you know what?
Farewell.
The walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
Alright. Go fresh out, it seems.
Good day to you.
Check you. Aha.
You know what's happening?
Fucking Sigismund.
Ooh.
You sure? I overheard a scout Divish sent to see how things... Fucking... Take care now.
God be with you.
God save you.
Do you know what's happening?
I don't... Take care now.
My respects to...
May the Lord watch over you.
Good luck to you.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Take care. Halt! Who goes there?
I know the scene has to happen, but they let these unknown riders get all the way up to the walls before they did anything.
Yes, sir. He is right here. What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming of the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Hovel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanish.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone...
What do you think about that surprise during the night?
I'll personally break every phone in his
I'm
body.
glad them people were
I want
safe,
you to
though.
keep a close eye on
Just as
everything
glad.
Maybe
nearby.
Maybe two birds.
Sigismund will
Reckon
surely have sent spies.
Right away. I
And
was so...
likely men as well to follow the Scarlet people.
care now.
Now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled. Report
What do you think of...
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine lord.
He was lucky, then.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you... Farewell.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to flee?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund the sent.
Seems it.
Well, and... Well,
Thank you.
take care.
What do you think about...
It's a hell of a fence.
Thank you.
Henry, I
Mm.
need to have a word with
Alright, Robard.
What is it you need?
you. I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
I'll be with you.
Alright. We're gonna do some robbing, and then I might wrap it up soon. Do I have a torch? Sure don't. Alright. Shit.
I saw you... This...
Where's my mouse? Oh.
All right, that's enough.
Sure.
No.